Nairobi.
I'm finally in Nairobi. Your girl is in Nairobi.
Join me as I travel 7,400 miles away from the United States all the way to Nairobi, Kenya, in Africa. This vlog, you guys are in for a treat.
Hey y'all, it's Nairobi and I am in Kenya. I'm in Africa, the country of the motherland. I've actually been here since Saturday. I spent 3 days in Mombasa. So basically, Friday I flew from Philly to London, London to Nairobi, Nairobi to Mombasa. And we stayed at a really like cool resort. And we did a lot of like things outside of the resort as well. And it's been really fun. It's been exciting. It's been, honestly, a journey. It's been opening my eyes up to different cultures, different people, different food, different ways of living. It's been really insightful, and it made me just kind of like reflect on, you know, the differences I have back home in the US. But anyway, I still have 2 weeks here. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while, and this is like the Airbnb.
So right here's our Airbnb. We didn't spend too much US dollars to stay here for 2 weeks. I'll put the price that we spent below, but we got basically like a full-size apartment with a dining room, a full kitchen, living room, bathroom, and a really comfortable bedroom. One thing I liked about this Airbnb that it came fully furnished with just every necessity like utensils, cups and plates, and even washing detergent, blenders, just everything we needed to kind of just live comfortably for 2 weeks. And the washer was my favorite part because I washed a lot of clothes this trip because I was just changing outfits all the time. So yes, I'm gonna show you guys the bedroom real quick. It also came with shower shoes. I thought that was really nice. The person who was hosting our Airbnb, she was honestly so nice. Like every time we messaged her with like an issue or just a question, she replied very fast, and she would bring somebody to clean twice a week, which was really nice. She was really on top of things. We had a lot of storage to put our clothes in as well, which I enjoyed. So you'll see me later taking a lot of stuff out of my suitcase. Sure. Oh, so poor. And lastly, I'm gonna show you guys the bathroom. Just a tall shower, toilet, everything we need to basically freshen up for the next couple weeks.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna be going to a hotel because I'm going 6 hours away from this current location right now, and I'm going to one of the villages called Kisii, where my boyfriend's family, a lot of his family resides in on his dad's side. So 6 hours, gonna stay there for a little bit, get a hotel, and then of course come back then I believe the following morning. Honestly, the most exciting thing I did today, I took the SGR train today and we rode first class. But yeah, we took the SGR train, and oh my gosh guys, it was so nice. The food was actually really good. We got a lounge and everything, and we got our own individual seatings with TVs, charging posts, and then right next to our seats we have like these like humongous windows where we just got to see, you know, just nature and stuff. It was actually really beautiful, and honestly something I've never did. I've never rode first class anything like ever before, but the currency here compared to the US dollar is lower, so I'm able to kind of use my US dollar and be able to do things I wouldn't be able to do back in the States, which is honestly, I mean, kind of cool. So I kind of get that privilege here that I don't get back at home. So, but I did like Mombasa. It was hot, it was humid, but nothing I couldn't handle. Got to see a lot of wildlife, got to feed a lot of animals. I fed giraffes, I fed zebras. I petted a freaking zebra, y'all. I literally pet a zebra, like close to me, like just walking around vibing. Like I thought that was so freaking awesome. Never did that before. Never thought I'd ever be able to touch a zebra. So I did crazy things that I've never thought I'd do before. So I'm just so thankful to God that, you know, he has allowed me to be able to travel and see the world. I'm literally on the other half of the planet, you know, and it's crazy. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's crazy because I had just graduated college in May of this year. It's December 3rd. And mind you, broke, don't really got it like that, just got enough. And I remember praying to God, like, I really want to travel. Like, does my pockets have the means of allowing me to travel? Not necessarily, but I remember just praying to God. And one thing, my relationship with God is great. I'm always trying to improve it, but it's pretty great. And I just had faith that, like, even though I don't think I can provide from the resources that I currently had, I knew God was gonna provide. I just didn't know how. So I literally, you know, I was given a job offer in a different state in the US. I denied it because something in my heart was telling me not yet. My heart's desire was to see the world, and God has literally opened that up. I've been traveling all year, and this is the biggest trip I've ever been in, the longest trip I've ever been in, and it's just so like, praise him, like praise God, y'all, because if it wasn't for him, I would not be here. Like, all goodness to him, all love to him, like that's my bestie. But yeah, so tomorrow I have to wake up 5 in the morning, eat, get dressed. It's a 6-hour drive to Kisii. So yeah, it's gonna be an insightful day tomorrow. I'm gonna meet some family. Tad bit nervous, but I think everything will be okay. So yeah, guys, I will see y'all all tomorrow. Let me get some sleep.
Hey, Mo!
Brandy!
You know what?
Uh-oh.
I fixed it. Temporarily.
You did a little bit, Hope? Randy, question. Why wear long pants to Kisii? Just curious.
Honestly, there's no reason. It's colder there. It's not as cold, but it is colder.
You don't think it'll be hot?
And also, there is where you might get actual stairs.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because they're not used to modern women. Even women from Kenya, from Nairobi, when they go to Kisii, they get stairs because they're not used to everything. They're not used to that new.
Are they not around that?
Yeah, they're not around often.
Should I literally just wear those cargo pants and just a plain black shirt?
Yeah.
One thing I learned while being in Kenya, a lot of people dress pretty conservative. Like, no matter what weather it is, even though it's super hot, a lot of people dress in like long pants, long skirts. So I was just like having a conversation because I'm going to the villages, and I'm like, okay, like what's appropriate for me to wear so it's like I'm not like getting stares or being looked at crazy. So that's kind of like where this conversation came in, and I just ended up just going with some gray cargos and a shirt. Right now we are taking our 5-hour drive to Kisii, and as you can see, even the roads are just full of flourishing nature. We had actually stopped and got out of the car to come take some pictures and get some videos just to see how lovely and natural these parts of Kenya are. Oh, for real? That'd be a big swimming pool.
You see why this house will be expensive?
Yes.
One method.
Sweet bananas are like different. But the trees look the same, right?
The interesting thing about Kisii is that all the land is owned by the family. So they own acres and acres upon acres of farmland where everybody will build their own homes and everybody works amongst the farm to basically just, you know, live their everyday lives. And this is all of the land, natural land that they own. And I was just so impressed because if you try to buy land like this in the US, it will cost you millions of dollars, but with the land that they own, it's passed down to their sons. So yeah, I was just so impressed by the amount they owned, but also how they're able to cultivate all the farmland, because farming is a very hard job. So I just thought this was not only just lovely, but just very impressive.
Let's go.
No.
That was that too.
This way. So right now, Randy's cousin is going to show us how far they go to get water down at the river. So we're going to follow that path right now.
You don't want?
I'm
Cool, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You go.
Yeah, I want to.
Okay.
They're here. Oh, he's going back. Okay.
I'm burning all the food.
I'll be hungry in an hour. Also, his dad's side of the family, they cultivate tea leaves, so I was able to pluck some.
Let's see if you get it right.
I did. 2 leaves in a pot.
Yes.
In a pot.
Okay. When you pluck, you're gonna put your finger like this. No, like this.
Oh.
Yes.
There's a method to it.
Yeah, that's the way.
And they use these tea leaves and they sell them up to the factory so it could be processed, and that is one of the ways they are able to make their money on the farm. And so down here you're just seeing the path for us to go get water. I think I slipped down here actually because there's no like actual like steps. It's just like this dirt pathway, and when it rains it gets really messy, so this is me just trying not to fall. It wasn't feeling you? But it's following. I think it likes you. Weirdly enough. This is banana leaf, right?
Yep.
Can I eat bananas? You want more?
Yeah, you can move closer.
Oh, he's strong. So his family had wanted me to milk the cow that we're going to use for tea, and girl, I was like, huh? But here's me being able to do so.
A lot of milk.
Yeah. Randy, do you want to try?
I'm good, thank you.
Wow.
You can go near the sun and take a
Like if I go that way, I'll get to that.
So it is now the following day. We had rested the night in a hotel. I didn't really show you guys the inside because we were just having issues with our room. We had to get switched. It was not giving, but the outside was really, really pretty. So the people that worked here had let us go on top of the helicopter pad just so we can get like really good views of the exterior. And yeah, so we're going to go to another part of Kisii, not too far away from where we were yesterday, to go see his mom's side of the family. What are they growing?
The spider leaves.
Oh, spider leaves. Yeah. And this is wheat, right?
No, this is spider leaves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't. There's no wheat. Beans.
Uh-huh. Wow. So we're back in Kisii on his mom's side. This is their land that they own. They too farm, but it's not as big. This is actually like not only theirs, but a couple of their neighbors as well. So it's like split and divided. And the cousins are just giving us like a tour of the land and stuff.
Hi.
Hi.
Uno. I mean, how do you say hi in Espanol?
Hola.
Hola.
¿O qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa?
Yeah. Where are we at, Randy?
We in Kisii.
Kisii.
We in Na's motherland.
Randy's birth nation. Birth county thing. So today we stopped at Art Cafe early in the morning to have some breakfast. Guys, I'm telling y'all, the cafes in Kenya, Nairobi, snap. This was one of the most moistest chocolate cakes I've ever had in my life. And I had me a little iced caramel latte. They did not come to play, y'all. This food was thebomb.com. Had me a little poached egg, came with some bread, a little fruit salad. Like fruit. After breakfast, me and Randy went to Nairobi National Park to go do our scheduled safari ride. We had rented out this Jeep that came with a guide, and because everything just came out so beautiful, I'm just gonna let the video speak for itself. so it is one of the last couple of days that I'm going to be spending in Nairobi, and I have a whole bunch of clothes that I want to wash, so you can just kind of see how I start my days in the morning in Kenya.
Showing how you do laundry. Wow, I do a country things, huh?
To be fair, I don't even have a washer. I feel more privileged in this apartment.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah, because, you know.
So I was just talking to Randy about how I love how you're giving a washer in Kenya, but not necessarily a dryer. And I said that because basically you could wash your clothes in a washer, and it's so hot outside that you could just dry your clothes outside. You go out and do stuff, you come back, you have dry clothes. I have to pay for a washer and a dryer back home, and I don't have it necessarily installed in my apartment building. So the fact that I was given a washer and the weather is always just so nice that you can just dry your clothes outside, like, I don't know, I love that, and I wish I could do it back at home. So for today's schedule, we're going to be visiting Bomas of Kenya. So here we get to see like a whole bunch of traditional dances from different tribes. And also you get to see how different tribes' villages look like and how they lived. So this was really exciting for me. So you're just going to see me getting ready. And yeah, and also I have some clothes that I need to take up on the rooftop. So they had started calling people from the audience to come down to the stage, and Randy's like, let's do it. I'm like, you sure? They don't gotta be us. And he's like, nah, let's do it. Girl, he had me down here on this stage dancing, but I'm not gonna lie, I was acting all shy and stuff. I actually started getting into it. This is the first time my man had way more rhythm than me. I was like, what is going on? He was definitely at home, and I'm over here just trying to 1-2 step. But y'all, we had a blast. The energy was there.
There's a warthog on that side. You see closing, sleeping.
Okay, Mr. Vlogger. Right now we are entering the Taita tribe. So this is what their homes look like. And this is the husband's hut. If you were my husband, this is where we sleep. Or this is where you would sleep, actually. Married son's hut. Wow. Wife's hut, that would be me. Third wife's hut. What's that supposed to mean? Okay, so clearly the Taita tribe has multiple wives. That's how their tradition is. Each wife has their own hut. And then of course you have one husband who also has their own hut. And then if you have a son and they're married, the son also gets his own hut. Let's go into the Korea tribe. As you can see, right here, these houses are made a little differently.
Made with cow dung.
Right here, it sounds like they make a fire, and then they have a bed made out of sticks over here. It's actually pretty roomy and extremely tall. So this makes me wonder if this tribe has like a lot of tall people, which is why they make tall houses.
You skipped the first wife granary.
How would you know?
I read the title.
Oh. Okay, we're gonna cut that out. Oh, yep, so these are what all the houses look like. Right here, they're like little rooms. You enter it, it's almost like a hallway, and then on the right, it seems as if their bed would be there. Yep. So this is the Korea tribe. Now we're going to enter the Luo tribe. This is very similar to the Korea tribe we just mentioned back there. The grandmother's hut. Grandma gets her own hut. Mom, this would be your hut. Has no bed but a fire, so I can assume they either stayed in here to keep warm, talk, or maybe cook. Now this looks like a house.
Nope. It's food storage.
Now this is wife's hut. This is food storage, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Third wife's hut. So each wife has their own living space. But right
First
here,
wife's house is bigger.
the first wife's is bigger, so she
Who's
clearly
first?
is a little bit more privileged than the other wives. A lot of their homes are made out of straw. And this is very big. Different entryways. You come in here. A big fire pit, different holes, almost like windows.
Yes,
And this
window.
is probably where I guess they kept their bed at. We're gonna be entering the Tesla tribe. Now what's different from the rest of the other tribes, this one looks extremely big. It's even more brighter in this area as well. So as you're entering this entryway, you can see a lot of the huts very, very similar to the other ones we have mentioned before. All right. The main difference that I see is there's not as many homes. So it makes me wonder if this tribe was a little bit smaller in population compared to the other ones. You have this little entryway, almost reminds me of a balcony. And then you come in. It smells like fire and ash. I wonder if they made fires here.
Cook.
Or they cooked, yes. This is where they kept storage, right? Yeah. They keep their storage here.
Keep it off the ground to avoid it getting bad and attracting
itch.
things, yeah. Ants get off the ground and eat them.
And there's somebody's shoes there, so I wonder if somebody actually stayed in here once. Not too long ago. For our very last village, we're gonna go to our Embu. So as you can see, this is a little different. The first thing I noticed is the color of their walls. So I'm assuming they don't use cow dung for.
They do.
They do. Lucky
Clay
it's
too.
food storage.
Sometimes they mix clay with cow dung.
Oh, I see. So these are very, very small compared to like the other ones. This is the second wife's hut.
And their food storage are made with clay and cow dung too.
And you can see there's just enough room for a bed. And whoa, this is different. Wife's food storage. Second wife's. So each wife has their own little area to fit their storage in, which is very different from a lot of the other tribes. Usually I think they were shared as a collective, but in this tribe, in Embu's tribe, each wife has their own food storage, which I think is very interesting. Let's check this last hut real quick. Just the same as before, just enough room for a bed and to walk out of. All right, guys, this is the conclusion of all the tribes in Nairobi that we got to see today. This is very interesting. So thank you for joining me on this.
Okay, guys, so this is the end of my Kenyan vlog. I tried to squeeze in like 2 weeks worth of vacationing in Kenya into a 20-minute video, y'all, so y'all can try to like get some of the experience I got. But guess what, it's not over, because I'm literally about to get on an 8-hour flight to London, and your girl had a blast in London. The video will be uploaded, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.
If we can afford it.